Guys, we finally made it to Saturday. So cool. I can finish this masking. Welcome to my shop, my humble studio of nonsense. Anyways, let's get the masking finished up and then we can finally paint this jam. Let's talk about this building a little bit. That might be one of your hang-ups. You think you need to be in a paint booth and have fancy downdraft setups. Yes, you probably should, and that's nice. Everybody would love that, but you know, we can't do that all the time. So just get creative. I put tarps on the walls. That way I can hose them, you know, spray it with water and spray the floor with water, squeegee everything out. I did that earlier when we painted the tailgate. So this room is, I mean, it's as clean as it can get. This building has a loft. If I'm doing a paint job, even just that tailgate, I blow out the loft, work my way down. You don't need anything super fancy. I mean, if that's a hang up for you, find a space and just do what you have to do. If you see this piece of plywood right here, that is a fan I built into a frame. This has a slider door, so I can slide right into the fan there, and we power that on, and it actually gets a pretty good suction in here. So yeah, don't think, you know, don't sit on a job thinking you need to go to your buddy's place or, you know, pay a body shop a bunch of money. Just get creative. This is, what I was talking about in the previous video. Sometimes you want to, because you'll have a bunch of gaps, take 12-inch paper and just lay it on your new tape edge onto the plastic. That'll prevent stuff from really getting in there if you're super worried about it. If you're doing a big paint job, this is just a jam, so we're not worried. And there's a lot of overspray. Tighten everything up real good. You don't want to be cleaning that off your dashboard later. Now we can prep. I just take paper towels, just like that. Take your favorite brand of wax and grease remover, Prep-Sol, whatever you're using. Don't use lacquer thinner. I don't recommend that. Maybe you can get away with acetone, but I wouldn't. Actually, don't use acetone either. Try to find some sort of final wipe. Wax and grease remover, just look for anything that says that. Got a dry rag, a wet one. Real easy. We're just gonna do that, and then we're gonna dry it right back off. Oh, check this out. Pile of paper towels. I use them, if they're not too messed up, to clean my paint gun at the end. Then you don't have to burn up 1,000 sheets of this stuff. Right, now we got our tack rag. It's just a little thing. You all know what a tack rag is. Let me give you a tip. This is probably the best tip I can give anybody could give anybody on painting. This isn't the most expensive gun in the world, but it is the most expensive one in a touch-up variety that Harbor Freight sells. Spend the money on a good gun. Here, let's look at my other one. This is just the Black Widow from Harbor Freight, and I've painted a whole lot of cars with it, and it does a wonderful job. Just don't buy a purple gun or anything weird or stupid. It's hard enough to paint. Don't make the job even harder with a $20 paint gun. It's never going to turn out right. I mean, you pay 20 bucks for a paint gun, give it to a guy who's been doing it his whole life, and the paint job will still turn out like shit. So. So many guys, friends of mine, that are just obsessed with rattle cans, and that's what I'm going to try and get everybody to avoid doing. little lacquer thinner in there, wipe it out with a rag. That's all we're gonna do between each product. So it's not time consuming, guys. It's such a better job using 2-part paint. That way you spill something on it, doesn't eat your paint up, the sun doesn't hurt it. Just, yeah, really, let's get you set up. Let's get you spraying out of a gun, even if it's your bumper brackets or bolts, whatever. Just get rid of that rattle can stuff. There's a few good products you can get in a rattle can, but I mean, and maybe there's some times you could use it. There's just, I hate this stuff. I mean, I really like it. Ugh. All right, now we're ready to mix up some base coat. Real simple. I bought some Nason, IF, whatever that means. General Motors Charcoal Effect, which actually matches the truck pretty good. It's not quite the correct color, but we're painting the whole truck. And a gallon. I have a gallon of full base reducer. This can is probably getting to about 2 years old, and I think I've only used half. So there's another good reason why you want to buy this stuff. It lasts forever. If you're painting 10 Suburbans in a row, you might have to buy some stuff. You might have to replace some stuff rather. But we're not going to burn through a lot of material. That's why it's nice. Just buy the stuff, keep it on hand. Every time you paint something, just mix up the paint. Get your 2-part paint. Good paint, lasts forever. Paint your brake drums. Little brackets under the hood. Just mix it up. Get a little gun. This little touch-up gun. Have a gallon of black, have a quart of black. It's gonna last a long time. You're gonna get a lot of good paint jobs out of it, and that you won't have to fight that stupid nozzle on your rattle can. It just makes you want to just throw the thing.
Okay, let's go.
A little disclaimer here. I am just for the purpose of the video, not wearing that because I wanted to tell you some things. Definitely invest in one of these. You don't want to be breathing this stuff all day unless you're making a YouTube video and you like to talk or hear yourself talk. Then outside of that, if you're just in your own head, good time to move on to our final coat of base. Okay, so it's tacked up. This is, say, the second coat. Actually, it might be the third. That makes too much paint. But on the last coat here, I'm gonna keep my distance kind of far away because there's a lot of pearls in this base coat. And we're just gonna float those pearls in there, get them so they're nice and even. I'll take my flashlight, I'll kind of look at everything, how it's landing. And yeah, when you get all your pearls laid nice and flat, we already have 2-3 coats on here. We're done, we're clearing that. Let's get started.
Okay, let's go.
All right, y'all, ready to clear this bad boy. So let's move the clear guy. I have been enjoying high-tech stuff a lot. Seems to be pretty good. This stuff, $100 a gallon. This will last you a long time. I mean, yeah, unless you're painting a bunch of these Suburbans, but the only thing I don't know, like it sprays really good, lays out really nice, everything's perfect. The only thing I can't tell yet, because I just switched to it, is longevity, exposure to sun. I painted my 1980 Fairmont here in this shop, used this stuff, that's the first time I've ever used it. But I sold the car, so it looked great for the 4 months I drove it around, but actually that's how we got this Suburban. I traded the guy. I don't know why, freshly painted Fairmont for a, yeah. I like the Suburban better, so I did it. One thing I noticed, if you are gonna buy this stuff, if this sits around for a while, the hardener can, shake it up real good. It's the only hardener I've ever experienced that where it kind of does harden at the bottom. So I was able to just shake it up and just like paint at that point. So kind of weird. No, I don't know. Is that normal? Does anybody know if that's normal? All right, clear coat if you've never done it. Let's walk you through the first step here. We're gonna, like we fog coated that last coat, we're gonna do that with the clear right here. And we're not looking for shine, not yet. Think of it like this. Your first coat is spray glue. So you're just globbing it on there, and it is actually going to be our glue. So we're gonna let that get good and sticky. This avoids runs, obviously. That's all we're trying to do. And you really got to try to avoid runs in the first couple coats, I want to say. If you get a run at the end, that's gonna buff out a lot easier, wet sand out easier. Don't be alarmed if you get a run. You probably have a detailer living down the street from you that can buff it out, or maybe you know how, which is even better. This is where the rattle can guys are absolutely right. Because I gotta clean this little bastard. Who cares? Does a nice job. So one thing after that tack coat is established, really hammer that clear on. I mean, dang near run it. I know it's going to take practice, but you'll get it over time. You don't want dry spots. They look worse than a run, way worse than a run, and you can't fix a dry spot. You can definitely fix a run. So really, by your third, or if you're doing a fourth coat, which I recommend, actually a fourth coat's nice because you get more material to wet sand later. Yeah, do 4 coats, but on that last one, just hit her hard. I mean, move your gun real slow, kind of about yay far away from your panel, and you're moving slow. That, I mean, you want to get it wet, like make it look the way you want it to look, make it real shiny and flat. And it's hard to explain. You're gonna have to learn from practice, but you'll get it. So guys, let's really hammer on the point of my YouTube channel. It is for busy people who love cars, and maybe you're one of these guys that just gets to it one day type stuff. I get it. I did 45 hours this week. Our busy season is just starting. I'll be doing 60. Hopefully not that much, but hey, it's more money, so I'll do it. But I really want you guys to think about, little jobs you can get done. This is a huge project. I am definitely going to paint this whole truck, put a 4-inch lift on it, 35s, the works. This is not gonna happen overnight. It's not in the cards. It's not in the cards for most people. My point is to keep people from blowing their budgets. Anything that's a hang-up, that could stop you from building your dream. I'm here to help, for sure. So just, if you like what you see so far, The Body Guy Drinker on YouTube, or Booze and Auto Bodies, the channel. You found it. Maybe you can find it again. But yeah, definitely the point is, I started this job at 8:30 in the morning. It's 11 a.m. now. I mean, it re-inspires me. I can't wait to get to tailgate on now. So, and it's not gonna happen today. It's Saturday. I want to go have fun on the Harley or something. But yeah, when you get these little jobs done, if you break them down small, maybe it keeps you moving forward, keeps that energy up. Like I said, we're gonna paint this whole truck, and I'll tell you what, I'll be honest with you. There's a lot of body guys that won't do this kind of stuff, but I will probably paint the quarter panels. We'll make a whole job out of doing just the quarter panels. We'll get those painted. I got plenty of this paint, so we don't have to do it all at once. Yeah, it's better if you can, but I'm restricted on space with this truck. My Fairmont, it fit right in this shop just fine. So that got all painted all at the same time. But, I mean, obviously I'm so, how do I paint the roof in here? So, I got a lot of challenges too. But, yeah, I want to keep people moving. I don't want to see these cars rotting in people's yards anymore, or people rolling primer on them, and then I have to buy them and clean them up. I want you guys to get them done. And maybe you got 2 or 3 cars, so this is really helpful, because I got 7. So there's always something to work on. But if I keep breaking things down into these little simple jobs, you know, I spent a week doing body work on the tailgate and paint. That got me excited to really get moving on that jam, which did turn out really good. Let's check it out. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but this is going to be visible, you know, and that's going to be nice. It'll be an interesting deal going down the road, but hey, we're getting it done. We'll finish this truck one day. All right, guys, thanks again. Remember, at the Body Guy Drinker on YouTube, and Booze and Auto Body, you'll find me.